In this session, we are going to discuss about flipped learning system. So, before going to discuss about flipped learning system, I'd like to know what all about the different kinds of learning system applied worldwide. Okay. Now, I'd like to see the brief overview about flipped learning system. It is the teaching methodology, a brief role of technology in teaching, flipped learning methodology, design of flipped learning model, and seamless flipped learning, and the statistics of flipped learning system applied. Now, we would like to discuss about what is called different methodology applied in teaching. So, different methodology applied in the teaching is there are two kinds. One is called behaviorism. So, behaviorism is education is applied throughout the world. There is also called as a traditional approach, also called as a Socratic approach. It is called lecturing method. So, this is the methodology applied worldwide for teaching. It is an efficient methodology employed to deliver content than that of effectiveness in doing so. This is what we call is a teaching. Teacher will teach, the students will observe. This is the major concept of this methodology. Mainly they is to deliver the content. This is an efficient methodology. That is why worldwide this technique is followed for teaching. Apart from this, the other methodology followed is called as a constructivism. Constructivism is also a kind of teaching methodology. Here, the student involvement is also takes a key role than that of the previous method. Here, the students has given some assignments, self-directed learning and problem-solving based learning. This is so that is why constructivism is defined as a theory of knowledge based on one's experience in life where learning is doing. This represents the higher level of Bloom's taxonomy, including the ability to analyze, evaluate, and create. So this is an advanced technique than that of the behaviorism method. These are the two techniques followed right now. Now we would like to discuss about the Bloom taxonomy also. So here this is the diagram represents the various steps involved in the Bloom taxonomy. It's a remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. These are the various stages of learning. So here, what the first technique, what we called this is a behaviorism. Here mainly the classroom where students are directed to able to understand the concept. Based on that, the lecturing method is followed. Other things in class, what are the activities are going to take is mainly understanding the concept, remembering and understanding, some extent to applying. Other part are done by the students of their own out of the class. This is the uh, method followed in the behaviorism approach. But in the constructivism method, where the students are helped to do the self-directed learning system. In this, the basic concepts and the other fundamental remembering and all done by the student in the home itself. There is a out of the class. The students are coming with some preparedness about the class. That is why it gives chances to apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. So most of the discussions are going to take place inside the class than that of lecturing. That means understanding about the concept. Next, paradigm shift in technology enhanced learning. So now the concept of education has changed from the teacher-centered instruction to learner-centered learning models. So mainly we are going to discuss under this method, flipped learning method. It's a learner-centered learning. This is not the teacher-centered. Teacher is also a key role, important role. Teacher's role in the learner-centered learning modes is plays a very significant role, but the students or students involvement the discussion with one over the other or takes place in the classroom than that of lecturing by the teachers. So the concept of flipped learning or flipped classroom is proposed by Bergmans and Sands in the year 2012. Since then, it has formed a different stages, and these techniques is popularly applied many institutions to adopt the learning system. Now we'll see what all about flipped learning. So this is the model. What are the activities done by the class inside the class and outside the class is classified into two kinds. Just before entering into the class, the students has to prepare the class activity, prepare for the class activities. That is the is not coming without the basic or fundamental knowledge about the subject what they are going to taught in the class. So the chances are given to the student to prepare the fundamentals about the next day class in the home itself. So the fundamental concept, the teachers need not spend much of their time to taught about the fundamentals in the class. So that is one of the important key aspect about learning of flipped system. So after that, the students has coming with some preparedness. Basic concepts are known each of the students very well before attending the class. So what we are going to do in the class, so students are already know the basic things. With that basic knowledge, they have been given chances to apply the concept what they learn. So the discussion what they have understand in their home. So chances are given to discuss one over the other by forming a small group, so that the concepts are discussed for further application side application or to create some basic models like that. So that is the opportunities are given the student to discuss more elaborate about the concept, how they are going to apply the concept in the real field. That is the major activity done in the classroom. So after that the discussions is over in the classroom, then they are going to apply. They check their understanding level. So that is the again they are going for out of the class. So the main class activities are done only in the discussion phase. Apply the concept, group discussion, or by means of forming a small groups and discussion among them. If any doubts arise, that time the teachers will help to understand at a better level by means of discussion made with one over the other. So this is the main activities of the learning about flipped classroom. So with this, we would like to discuss further what has to be done in the flipped classroom. So the flipped classroom and the flipped learning. Flipped learning is an effective learning method to engage student in more practice and interaction in the classroom. Main thing is the interaction between one or the other to learn better. So this methodology. Flipped learning is not a new concept, it is very old. It is a flipped learning is a new design of many established theories based on the previous one. That is called is a one of the major secret is doing is the secret of learning, then telling does not work. That is the basic concept. Being this concept, that is flipped learning system has been developed. So this is also the flipped learning system. What are the flipped learning role? Flipped learning, so how to best use your in class time with the student. Difference with this slide shows about this whole this before the flip and after the flip, and before class, after class. Students read over the materials at home. Then students complete interactive learning modules after the flip. Then how it interacts with the Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy in the flipped classroom is seems like this. The traditional method is mainly in class where we are mainly concentrating on remembering and understanding, apply, analyze, evaluate, create, everything is done in out of the class. This is the traditional model. It is a behaviorism method, that is also called as a Socratic method. The flipped model, mainly we are concentrating on the create, evaluate, analyze, apply steps are in class. Only the basic levels, remembering and understanding part is done out of class. That is, before attending the class, students are able to learn of their own. Self-directed means of the self-directed learning, they can learn about the fundamentals. So this is remembering, understanding base. With this background, they are going to attend the class so that they are easy to apply the concept learned by their own. So with the help of the classmates as well as the mentor, that is the teachers. So this is the slides also shows that before the class, what remembering and understanding part, during the class apply and analyze, after the class then again evaluate and create. This is the revised edition of Bloom's taxonomy as per the flipped learning model. The difference between the flipped learning and the traditional learning is also explained in this slide. Is on the flipped, teacher instruct lessons at home, that by means of videos or podcasts or books or website, by the source of material is like this, or some internet, etc. Students work in class, deeper understanding of the concept, applications and the connections to connect are made. Students receive support as needed. These are all the things done in the classroom. But in the traditional teaching method, teacher instructs, students take notes, students follow guided instructions, teacher give assignments and students have homework. This is the thing. So more it is only the concept learning. We are giving more importance and take much of the class times only for instructing the students. Think, analyze and create this kind of chances are less under the traditional teaching methodology. That's why the flipped learning systems are popular and it will be very effective. It is called the flipped classroom and flipped learning. Difference, it's a mm, difference between the flipped classroom and flipped learning. The flipped classroom means it is a blended learning in which students learn the concept online by means of watching video lecture, usually at home, and homework is done in the class with the teachers and student discussing and solving the questions. So teachers interactions with the students is more personalized with the guidance instead of lecturing. This is the concept already we discussed in the flipped learning. That is called, if you may have such a setup, that will be called as a flipped classroom. Then what is called as a flipped learning? The learning is different. Flipped learning network. It is developed by, initiated by 2012 by widely recognizing John Berkman and Sams, and it was revised in 2016 based on the flipped learning network. The flipped, what is called a flipped learning, is defined as follows. Flipped learning is a pedagogical approach in which direct instruction moves from the group learning space to the individual learning space, and the resulting group space is transformed into a dynamic, interactive learning environment where the educators guide students as they apply concepts and engage creatively in the subject matter. So, next we will discuss about, this is called a flipped learning. So previous one what we discussed is a flipped classroom. In order to, the difference between the flipped learning and the flipped classroom is, that is flipped class room is only if you create facilities to learn, to discuss, and with the guidance of the faculty staff as well as the uh, group members, that environment is called as a flipped classroom. But the flipped learning is little different, much higher than that of the flipped classroom. So in order to implement the flipped learning, you have to apply the 4 pillars of the flipped learning. The 4 pillars is a flexible, you have to create these 4 points, that is called pillars. The flexible environment, learning culture, intentional content, and professional educators. These are the essential components to implement flipped learning. This. So what is a flipped learning pillars? That is the first one, flexible environment. Flexible environment is called as a, you have to create facilities to learn everything. That is called a flexible environment. The environment in which learning is to be flexible, easily interact with one over the other. That is called the support, to support either group work or independent study. These also create flexible spaces in which a student choose when and where they learn. The educators who flip their classes are flexible in their expectations of students' timelines for learning and in their assessment of students' learning. So it has to give flexible freedom for a student to understand the concept, and to apply the content what they are learning. Next one is a learning culture. Already we discussed that the teacher-centered model is followed in the traditional teaching approach. but here learner-centered approach. This is learner, where in class time is dedicated for exploring topics rather depth and create rich learning opportunities. That is the learning culture. As a result, students are actively involved in knowledge construction. They participate in and evaluate their learning in a manner that is personally meaningful. When intentional content. Flipped learning educators continually think about how they can use their flipped learning model to help students develop conceptual understanding as well as procedural fluency. Flipped learning educators continually think about how they can use their flipped learning model to help students develop the conceptual understanding. That is the main role of flipped learning. Students has to develop conceptual understanding that are emphasized more here. And they determine what they need to teach and what material students should explore on their own. That also to be very clear. Educators use intentional content to maximize classroom time in order to adopt methods of student-centered active learning strategies depending on grade level and subject matter. Then professional educator. The role of a professional educator is even more important and often more demanding in a flipped classroom than in a traditional one. The proficiency of the educator, the mentor, is very important for implementing the flipped learning. They have to be very uh, what we say, able to clarify all the doubts raised by the questions. Such a faculty is required. During class time, they continually observe the students, providing them with feedback relevant in the moment and assessing their work. That is also it's continually evaluate into the feedback, and they have to ready to support if any difficulties arise during the discussion and all. So the professional educator reflective in their practice, connect with each other to improve their instructions, accept constructive criticism, and tolerate control pause in their classroom. Professional educators take a less visibly prominent roles in a flipped classroom, but they remain the essential ingredient that enables flipped learning to occur. So less visible predominant role, but it is very essential in the to implement the flipped classroom. That is the mentor's role. Mentor is more important, but the visibility is less. It is not always occurring. When and where it occurs, that time he has to provide proper guidance to direct the students. Okay, so to implement all these four steps, then the environment is called a flipped learning environment. This is the difference between the flipped classroom and flipped learning. So the advantages of the flipping is like this: promotes peer interaction and collaboration skills, encourage higher student engagement, makes learning centered rather than teaching, foster independent learning, provides increased individualized attention. These are the major advantages of implementing the flipped learning. And disadvantages of the flipped learning is a technology issues are there and resistant to change. Already they adopted that lecturing method. That is why some of them are taking resistance to implement such distance. Then lack of self-discipline. Self-discipline is more important for applying the concept, since students has to properly prepare before attending the class, otherwise it is not, they cannot able to apply the thing what they did in the class. You cannot, that is a may not help for such students. That is all. That is why it is a very important. Self discipline is plays a very important role. Teachers may have extra work. Definitely, teachers work a lot. Since all the queries raised by the student has to be clarified clearly by the staff, teachers, so that the teachers has to prepare well before the class. Students are forced to spend time in front of the screen. That is also one of the major role of the student. So this is the importance and the advantages as well as the disadvantages of the flipped learning system. Once you implement the system, definitely it will help a lot for the students to improve their creativity level. Okay. The next, how to apply the flipped learning environment in a class, how to evaluate the flipped learning system, and all will be discussed in the subsequent sessions.